Hey y'all, welcome to Style Your Spirit. I'm Toan. It's like Antoine without the and, so it's Toan. So this is the activation episode. This jacket was the closest I have to a superhero, okay? So I'm using it as to inspire you to take action. I don't know. Isn't that what superheroes do? Okay, anyway, so this is the activation episode. And what I want to do with this episode is inspire you to finally take action on that DIY project or that little thing that you've been meaning to do. Whether it's hanging up your candelabra or a lighting fixture that you got, framing a photo, or putting up some artwork, to painting a wall, my question is, what is holding you back? And a lot of people that either I've designed their homes or friends will not admit, but your home has a lot of emotional ties. If these walls could talk, you heard that before, right? So if these walls could talk, they would tell you about the arguments that you had with your boo, or that time when you're on the phone and you found out about a family or friend's death or cancer diagnosis or whatever. These walls really have a lot of emotions and energy around them, and I believe in energy. So to move that energy around and to activate, I have a couple of ideas for you. Okay, so I wanted to show you a little bit about my couple of things that I've done that really bring me joy and so much excitement. So this wall used to be, this is my kitchen. This blue wall here, it's it's Starless Night blue. Used to be the same color as my whole living room here, and my living room and kitchen. The whole house inside we're renting. So this is a old San Francisco Victorian, and we're renting, and they were all sort of like this light yellow color, and I just wanted like an accent wall that would make this French hutch kind of pop out more. So I finally got around to painting it several years ago. And finally, when I did it, I was like, yeah, woo woo. And this, if you come over for dinner, you'll sit here and you'll face my living room. Look, these are my props. Super professional, huh? I got my pops as my little computer note holder. Anyway, so this is my living room, and the walls here, it's sort of like a restoration hardware type of gray, and I just love that. Instead of it being sort of this like yellow throughout, I just love how it really makes all of the crown molding and everything pop. And so quick story about a couple of things here that I did hang up. This candelabra, we've been living here for about, I would say, almost a decade, and this candelabra was an old French antique that I got. Actually, I was looking for an old phone on Craigslist, and there was this gay couple they were designers, and they were moving back to Paris, and so I bought the phone from them, and I was like, is that for sale? And literally the dude took it off and was like, boom, here, it's yours, and he gifted it to me, and it brings me so much excitement. This I got from on sale at I think it was like Z Gallery, but it is they were having some partnership with some sort of Indian company, and it's a legit Indian fruit basket. And what I did here was I just took it to, since I'm not super handy, I took it to like the Cole hardware store, and I had somebody cut a hole through it so that I could make it a pendant lamp. And just those simple things, putting light fixtures up that finally I put up. I learned my lesson with that. I put that up right away after I got it. But this literally I've only had this up for, I want to say, like 5 years. It took me 5 years to put it up. And I was like, what the heck is holding me back from that? So my goal for you today is to activate and do, I like that. To activate and actually do something, that one thing. And it could be as simple as putting your family photos into frames or a frame and putting it up, to something as elaborate as painting a wall or putting up a light fixture. Do that one thing that brings you joy, and you'll see that it's sort of the gift that keeps on giving, and that you'll be able to enjoy it every day. Like I said, this candelabra, finally put it up after being here 5 years, and it's been another 5 years. So imagine if I didn't put it up and it just stayed in the garage. Boo. Anyway, here's to activation. Woo!